MrBallen, also known as Jonathan Allen, is the person who is a true crime storyteller that entertains his 8.6 million followers with eerie and frightening tales along with unusual, enigmatic, and dark contents. He truly understands how to set the mood and keep you on the edge of your seat with his facial expressions, sound effects, and pictures. Though Allen's life before YouTube was full of adventures, street fighting, and academic pursuits, have you, his viewers, ever wondered who the man behind the channel is and how he got started? He was born on October 1st, 1988. Along with his parents and two sisters, he grew up in the sports-loving town of Quincy, Massachusetts, which is close to Boston. Despite not being inherently tough, his early upbringing was characterized by a culture of street fighting where he learned to stand up for himself. This milieu, along with his family's emphasis on academic achievement, led to a 2-year training program as a Navy SEAL. Later, in the years 2001, 2012, he enlisted in Virginia Beach's SEAL Squad 2, and in 2014, his squad was ambushed in Afghanistan, resulting in Allen suffering injuries from a grenade. Following that encounter, MrBallen made the decision to leave the military and retire medically in 2017. Even though Allen's YouTube account was formed in 2015, he later published it under the pseudonym MrBallen, which incorporates both his middle and last names. He didn't start posting videos on this channel until 2020. His first video, in which he described a terrifying incident that actually occurred in his room, went viral on YouTube and quickly racked up millions of views. Later on, he began posting mysteries and true crime stories on this channel. His distinctive narrative approach, which incorporates sound effects, graphics, and facial expressions, became well known very fast, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. Even while nobody can be certain that his stories are entirely factual, his captivating content, which has amassed over 8.6 million subscribers and over 1.8 billion views on his YouTube channel, covers it all. Aside from MrBallen, he has emerged as one of the most accomplished authors of gloomy tales. Additionally, he runs the podcast channels for MrBallen, MrBallen en Español, MrBallen Shorts, and MrBallen. Allen's popularity goes beyond YouTube. He and two other people co-founded Ballen Studios, including Nick Crowley. The studio provides management services with a focus on helping podcasters and content creators realize their greatest potential. Additionally, he launched the MrBallen podcast, which features odd, eerie, and intriguing tales with exclusive rights granted to Amazon Music. He also just began airing MrBallen's Medical Mysteries on Amazon Music in September 2022, so if you have a Prime membership, you can listen to his podcast. If not, though, fear not, Allen has made his podcast available for free on a number of platforms. Just bear in mind, though, that Prime members will receive his podcast 1 month ahead of time. He has, however, made greater use of his position and founded the MrBallen Foundation in 2022, whose goal is to memorialize victims and assist the families of horrible acts by providing financial help, education, and training. What about his personal life? Well, in terms of his personal life, Allen is a loving husband and father who is married to Amanda, his longtime girlfriend. While enrolled at the University of Massachusetts, he got to know Amanda. Amherst, the couple soon started dating and eventually got hitched. They have been blissfully married for more than 10 years and are proud parents of 3 kids, a son named Ernie and 2 daughters, Ella and Kala. Allen has a strong affection for his family, and he frequently posts cheerful photos of himself and their adorable tiny kids on Instagram. He also owns a cute black cat as a pet, and he enjoys being around animals. Let's take a look at his wealth. Allen has amassed a considerable amount of money just from creating material for his primary channel. With all of this, Allen's net worth is probably over $2 million. He makes thousands of dollars a month from advertisements, brand sponsorship, retail sales, drinkware, and stylish clothing, not to mention his business and podcasting endeavors. If you are here for the recent 2024 updates of MrBallen, here we already summarized it, but if you want to know more about MrBallen, stick with us till the end, or you can go through the chapters you want to see. Chapter 1, Early Life. Early life: Allen was born in Quincy, Massachusetts to his parents Jesse Thuma and Scott Allen. He graduated from North Quincy High School in 2006. That year, he attended UMass Amherst for one semester before dropping out. He later returned to UMass Amherst and graduated with a bachelor's degree in philosophy in 2010. Chapter 2: Personal Life. He was raised in the Christian faith and is married to his wife, Amanda, whom he met in college. He is the father of 3 children. His mother is involved in his content creation. Allen mentioned in an autobiographical video that his family put academic pressure on him and highly values academic achievement. Allen's sister Evan Allen is a Pulitzer-winning reporter for the Boston Globe. Chapter 3: Military Service. After graduating from UMass Amherst, Allen visited a recruiting office in Quincy, Massachusetts and enlisted in the United States Navy, intending to become a Navy SEAL. Allen joined SEAL Team 2 in Virginia Beach in 2012. During his service, he was deployed to Afghanistan and later South America. In 2014, his team was attacked in Afghanistan and a grenade hit Allen, with shrapnel impacting his hips and legs. He recovered, and in 2017, Allen medically retired from the Navy, earning a Purple Heart. Chapter 4: YouTube and TikTok. Allen launched his YouTube channel in 2020 and began filming true crime and mysteries. He attracts an audience of over 8 million subscribers on the platform. The YouTube channel averages 40 million monthly views. He was noted for his storytelling style that builds suspense throughout his videos. Allen started experimenting with TikTok the same year he started his YouTube channel in 2020. His first viral video was about the Dyatlov Group. The video gained 5 million views the same day it was posted, prompting him to make additional TikToks about other unsolved mysteries. In October 2022, Allen was nominated for 4 YouTube Streamy Awards in the Creator of the Year, Breakout Creator, and Podcast categories. He received the most nominations for a first-time nominee. Additionally, Allen and his nonprofit organization, MrBallen Foundation, was nominated for the Creator for Social Good Award. Chapter 5: Podcast. In February 2022, Allen released MrBallen Podcast: Strange, Dark, and Mysterious Stories. The podcast ranked number 1 on Spotify's True Crime Podcasts chart. As of July 2022, the MrBallen Podcast was downloaded over 7 million times a month across all podcast platforms. Chapter 6: Ballin Studios. In 2022, Allen, along with Nick Witters, opened a production company, Ballin Studios, with Witters serving as the company's CEO. The studio focuses on scaling existing ventures into new media forms and creating advertising streams. Ballin Studios also signed with the United Talent Agency, UTA. Chapter 7: Amazon Music Partnership. In October 2022, Allen and Nick Witters signed a licensing deal with Amazon Music to make the podcast exclusive to their platform. The 3-year deal also includes first-look rights to any new content from Ballin Studios, which includes TV, film, books, and games. Chapter 8: MrBallen Foundation. 2022, Allen founded the charity organization MrBallen Foundation with the mission of honoring victims and supporting families of heinous crimes through education, training, and financial support. Chapter 9: MrBallen's Medical Mysteries. In September 2023, Allen released MrBallen's Medical Mysteries, a podcast that shares medical horror stories and diagnostic mysteries that are designed to be intriguing and chilling. It covers a range of topics from unheard-of diseases and miraculous recoveries to strange medical mishaps and unexplainable deaths. MrBallen's Medical Mysteries is available on platforms like Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. New episodes are published every Tuesday. Chapter 10: Social Media. MrBallen is very active on his Instagram account. His username is MrBallen, and he has gained 526,000 followers on his account with 171 posts as of April 2024. Many of his posts are of his YouTube contents or reels or photo with his loved ones. He also has a dedicated Facebook page named MrBallen, which has around 3.7 million followers. If you're a fan of MrBallen or interested in his content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for future updates. With that, we have come to the end of today's video, so what are your thoughts on MrBallen? Make sure you subscribe to our channel for more contents like this. Please feel free to surf through our videos.